I'm Seriously Surly. I'm going to be doing some Baldur's Gate today. So we're playing in Enhanced Edition. The way we do this is that we make a new character every time we play. And I like to use my dog as my profile picture. So we're going to be playing as a Bard Blade, which is a new subclass that got added in for Enhanced Edition. We need a few things, stat roll-wise, nothing too strenuous. We have to have at least 15 strength and 18 charisma, otherwise the whole run just doesn't work. We don't swing any weapons, we don't need any weapons. Weapons are not used in D&D ever, I'm told. So, what was the name that we had for the character? Sure. Jade. Spelled like Jade should be? Absolutely. Excellent. So, we're now Jade, the chaotic neutral half-elf bard, who looks like a dog. This will be fun.
We're off to a good start.
We're off to a good start. In general, this is an any percent run, so the whole goal here is to complete the game as fast as possible. We generally play on the core rules. Are we ready? With the timer?
We are ready.
On your mark, get set, let's rock.
Time to save the world.
Saving the world, a few clicks at a time. So this is the prologue. There's a whole lot of, tutors around that can teach you stuff, and our childhood best friend, we don't care. We're just gonna, whoop. There we go. So that, a cutscene happened and somebody died, and I think it's important to the story. I don't know. I haven't paid attention in a long time. So, our best friend, Imowen there, joined us. We stole some of her stuff. It can be sold for money, so we're in the need for some money. This is Czar and Other One. Other One has a few things that we want, and we can say goodbye to them too. This is, in all essence, a solo run at this stage. So, goodbye to party members. Goodbye D&D and all of your joy. That's a creepy old man. He wants to talk to me. I'm sure he has story relevance, but we're just not caring. So we're going to go to where we're supposed to go, technically, the Friendly Arm Inn. We got a nice cutscene there. We're just going to completely ignore it and go investigate a rock. Because rocks have loot, I'm told. Yeah, there we go. So, the rest of this intro stage is more or less just walking through the woods. All we're doing is open up some maps, getting things set up for a little bit later in the game so that we can quick travel a little faster.
Okay. So, question then.
Sure.
You're moving a lot faster than I would have otherwise normally in the game. How are you doing that?
Sure. So the whole reason we pick a Bard Blade is they have a special ability known as Offensive Spin, and it just doubles your movement speed for X number of rounds. Every other class, so the only thing that comes close is the Monk, and they just have a higher base movement speed. So we use this for the majority of the run until we get some boots, because we all know boots make you faster. This is going to be our first shopping trip. We sell the stuff that Imowen kindly gave us. We sell the ring that we found in a rock, and then we're going to buy some things that explode, a few things that are going to block some magic, and then a few other small items that just kind of help us get through our first dungeon. Then we're out of here. So you'll notice that I'm doing a little bit of finagling there with a mechanic called Quick Save and Quick Load. It allows me to basically make a save state anywhere I want, as long as there's no enemies around. The game's very nice like that. And then I can immediately load in, and then I have a chance to rest, or if I get attacked during my rest, I can just load back and try the rest again. Because everything's running on the old AD&D system, so everything's a dice roll. So that was a crazy person in the woods. He wanted to kill us. We convinced him by answering a riddle that we're good people. So he turned himself in, and we got his sword for the trouble.
Are we ever going to use that sword?
Absolutely not. No, we don't talk to swords. We don't use them. We don't swing them. We don't know what they do.
We have a stick, and that's good enough for us.
Yep. I'm gonna say hi to Noober quick. Hey ya. I know the incentive didn't get met, but I wanted to at least say hi. So we're just going to put some items on here. We drank a potion of speed. Obviously, it's a speed run. We got to go fast. I heard tell of a magic wand in a tree laid there by some nymph. Cool. Found it. Just going to cast a few spells. There's storyline happening. We're supposed to be here. I don't know why. Something about iron ore being corrupted. And who knows? Nobody's paid attention to that in ages.
I haven't seen any story.
I like to be plot ignorant. So this is the first kind of real dungeon of the game. One of the big attractions to Baldur's Gate outside of its just many storylines and various characters and the whole powerful engine behind character creation is dungeoning. Like any good D&D game, we got to go through some dungeons, kill some kobolds, you know, that whole level 1 shtick. We're not really into that. We just like walking through, taking in the sights. Fortunately, there are some traps. They did the bad thing. They hit me. The whole reason we put on mirror image there is to reduce the chance of being hit, but you know, whatever.
Didn't die.
Didn't die yet. Phew. We cleared both the traps. That is death save number 1. We did it. So we're going to take a look at this cool stick and use it on our guy here. I'm sure he has things to say, but I'm just not interested.
You know, you hit the guy with the wand, and he just comes over to talk to you.
I know. He's a nice guy. Oh, I forgot to rebind one of my hotkeys. That's fine. Since I took that damage from the trap, we're going to do a quick level up to get some health. I'm no longer invisible, so there's a good chance that things can hit me. And now we're just going to have a nice, gentle walk. We killed a guy, so I consider myself a bad person right now. I think I'm going to go join a bandit camp. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
That sounds good. So let's go do a little shopping. Oh, that didn't work out right. This is good. Did I lock myself in? I might have.
You do not dream. You do not dream.
Oh, come on, random encounters. Be nice. There we go.
So every time you rest, there is a chance for a random encounter?
Absolutely. This is a dice rolling game in essence. So every time you rest, it rolls on a random encounter table. Depending where you are will depend on which encounters can happen. And these hobgoblins are hitting hard.
Oh no, poison.
Oh no, poison is right. We'll just travel through it. Things you learn. If you go through a map, then all your status effects fall off because it was 8 hours. Makes perfect sense, right?
And absolutely zero effects happen during that time.
And absolutely 0 things happen during that time.
You were startled.
Oh my. Getting all the special abilities. So we're like a ball spawn or something. It's a story. It gives me special abilities. I don't think I use a single one of them. They're not important. So now we're going to go join those bandits. If we don't die to a polar bear in the middle of the jungle. Well, this is the exact encounter I didn't want. Look at them crowd around.
And so these are another example of a random encounter.
Yes. So every time we are traveling to and from stages, there is time it takes to get there. So every 8 hours of travel gives you another chance of an encounter. So we went and joined the bandits. We have high strength, so they consider me a berserker. I don't swing weapons. I'm not a berserker at all. but they seem to think so. So I get to join them. I convinced that guy that I am in fact evil and banditly, which is good. Now I get to walk through this area. Take a quick nap there. Do a little inventorying. That little trick there is just a quick save, quick load. It resets round counters. Since it is a D&D game, we focus on round-based combat, which is, you know, a thing.
So it resets that you took a action when you load the game back in.
Correct. So we got tired of being a bandit. They smelled. So we're gonna go take a walk in the woods. I heard about a natural spring out here. Really cleanses the body. I was warned of arachnids though, and that's unfortunate. I'm not a spider guy.
Yeah, spider warning definitely in this area.
So there's some webs. Obviously, webs are bad.
Just a few.
1 or 4. Oop. We're gonna do this. Die.
What?
That is a minimum damage roll on that wand. They have 8 health, and I rolled a 6.
It's okay, you're banking that luck for next time.
I am banking that luck for next time.
That's how luck works, right?
That is exactly how luck works. That's how dice rolls work, too. Always got to work back towards that normal curve. These are angry flying snakes. I know they say wyvern there, but no. So I know that there's some guys up ahead. I don't like talking to people, so I'm just going to go invisible here. Stand down here, and then I don't know if anybody knows the old D&D joke, but I'm going to attack the darkness.
You killed a squirrel and gained 1 experience.
I did. So again, I'm abusing that quick save, quick load. While things are out of sight, I can not be in combat, even though I'm doing damage to them. That's not great. So we're trying to kill a guy over here who has boots, and he died. Good. So this one, grab those. Let's get out of here.
They're very nice boots.
They're very nice boots. So these are the boots I kind of alluded to earlier that make me run fast. Again, I'm going to go invisible because I don't like talking to people. And now we hit the true speed tech of the game. We have boots on, and we can drink a potion. Quad movement speed. Come on, bats. Be nice. Yeah. If you talk to a bat, you lose your invisibility. It's kind of garbage. So here is really the only other speed tech of the game. You can pause buffer over traps and have them either delay an act or just skip entirely. And so that allows me to get through there without dying. Just 100% death almost every time.
What traps did we avoid?
A magic missile and a lightning bolt.
And for anyone unfamiliar with Baldur's Gate, lightning bolts in indoor spaces bounce a lot.
They do bounce a lot. That was a solid hit, but then I missed my quick save. That's fine. There's a hidden door here that you have to do a check to see. So sometimes it does this to you, and you just get to stand here, staring at the wall. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. There's the quick save. That's how that's supposed to work. So we're just, again, wandering into the darkness, resetting a round counter, popping back out, and shooting them with a cold wand. So that was enough of that. I think I've killed enough people for today. I'm going to go to the city and do a little shopping. I hear that makes people feel better.
Time for a quick donation.
Absolutely.
We have $1 from Anonymous with no message, but thank you so much. Every dollar counts. And then we also have another donation from Yandu with an amount of $2, and his comment is Sora, duh. Thank you so much for your donations.
Thank you very much.
So this is the long bridge of doom. There's nothing doom about it. It's just long.
Are we finally going to get to the titular city?
Yes, it is quite titular. It is kind of the whole point of the game. Something about the storyline and Iron Throne being overthrown and iron shortages and Saravok's a bad guy and something. Being taken over by evil influences. Something.
Nice sweeping cutscene showing you the vistas of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, is that what that is?
I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
It's on the cover.
Well, I shall take a look at that at some point. So we don't like real magic items. We just want our magic items. So we're going to do our little bit of shopping here. Grabbing some stuff I need. There they are. Come here, guys. And then a little of this, and then way down here for these.
So what all did you buy?
So we're getting some haste, some potions, and a couple of other scrolls. Most of this is just to be invisible and go fast, but we're also going to do a little pickpocketing later because, you know, we joined the bandits at least once, so we picked up some skills.
One is not forced to walk in.
This is how we investigate the Iron Throne. There we go, all done.
Good investigation.
Absolutely.
We know all there is to know.
This is Scar. He's a man of his word, according to him. I have really nothing against him, so.
He likes telling you that he is.
That he does. So now we're back to where we started the game. This is Candlekeep. We had a book, so we could come in. Otherwise, you can't come back. The guards lock you out, even though they've known you your entire life.
Rules are rules.
Rules are rules. I have to have a book. And now I've been accused of murder, but none of the murders I've actually committed. So that's unfortunate. Just gonna grab a scroll there because books and learning are good. And they took my book, so I'm gonna take one of theirs. Seems fair. There's some old fogies. They're not real. They're illusions. Don't trust them.
I'm here to help.
So these are just the random catacombs that are under a castle full of books. You know, we all know damp is good for literature.
And greater basilisks.
And greater basilisks. Well, you got to preserve things somehow. If the water's going to get into it, you might as well petrify it. I should probably level. That would be a good idea. So the whole reason for leveling is for this pickpocketing that's about to come up. Bards have the unfortunate ability to do everything, pickpocketing included.
Unfortunately, they're also kind of bad at most of them.
They're bad at everything. So we're going to be sucking down some health potions here. They're called potions of master thievery. And everyone knows I'm a murderer now, so I have to dodge the guards. I think it's called being on the lam? I don't know. I'm bad at being a criminal.
Should have stayed in the Thieves Guild more often.
Well, I'm in the Thieves Guild now. This is the basement of it. I'm going to talk to this blurry dude. He's just out of focus for fashion. No, I don't like this part, but nope. Because bad things can happen.
I need this more than you do.
You got it. Second try's not bad.
So what did you do there?
I pickpocketed a guy. I need to pickpocket him 4 times to get some notes, because every good criminal enterprise writes down what their plans are on paper.
At once.
All right, we're going to do a little inventory. Just going to put on my combat stuff, because, you know, I'm big into combat. We're already getting close to the end of the run. This is the last major combat. This is has the highest chance for failure. It's fine, we have tons of saves, but basically all those nobles in the middle that I was right next to just turned into doppelgangers and now want to kill everything. So we're going to stop that by shooting more fireballs at the darkness.
Into an enclosed space.
Into an enclosed space. Unfortunately, the Flaming Fists don't like being targeted like that, so I need to survive. There we go.
Good dodge.
Good dodge. But unfortunately, since I'm now firmly in combat, I don't get to quick save and quick load, so I have to actually wait out my round counters and chase down all of these doppelgangers one by one and shoot them down. The nice thing is that I've got some help in the form of Belt and Other One. There's a few other ones involved. Oh no. All right, Other One, do your thing. I believe in you. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
Nailing it. Oh, there's one hiding.
For everything having gone sideways. Perfect.
Unless I fireballed. Oh, no, there he is. Need to have all of these guys killed. There we are. Belt, do me a favor, buddy. There it is. So we show the documents to those two, who are, you know, good, just nobles. I'm going to do a quick heal here. And then I'll do a little more inventorying. There we are. And we're just getting set up for a nice long run away from the big angry guy. I think his name's Saravak. I get confused.
Pretty sure I saw it flash there for a half second.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah. So now we're in the upstairs of the Thieves Guild. They're nice guys, all appearances. So we're going to read a book, do our little quick save, quick load, and then we're just going to walk to the exit. There you go. Go for it.
We have a donation from Chuck for $10, and the comment says, "For Hobbs." Thank you so much for your donation.
So Hobbs is the name of my dog, and he is clearly our protagonist, but he's going by his pseudonym, Jade.
Good boy. Or girl.
He's a good boy.
He is a good boy.
I see you don't have my invis on. There we are. So that was the maze. There was lots of traps and evil things, and it's ugly, but we just don't care.
Another band of people waiting to talk to you.
Yeah, everyone's so friendly. All right, so I'm not invisible anymore, and he's angry, and that's fine. So I chugged my last invisibility potion there, and we're just gonna kind of bounce around on the skull. There's traps, I think. I think that's what's going on.
This sounds like poor interior planning.
I mean, who puts traps right on the skull in the middle of your interior decorating? Oh, that's time. Sorry.
Good run.
Yeah, it's a solid run. So it's come quite a ways in the last month. We've dropped like another 5 minutes. So a lot of what was just shown off is still relatively new. Quick shout outs to Jebedo and Jasid, who are kind of my co-compatriots in running this. Matty Inc. for sitting in with me. We're trying to get this going before Baldur's Gate 3 drops. We're looking to do a full Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 straight single character run. We got a long ways to go. So, yeah, thanks for having me. This has been fun.